Hello, ladies. I am super duper excited to be on with you again. And yes, it is Words of Wisdom Wednesday. I'm part of the fan club for Delinda Lane and the Fun, Fearless Female Global Community of Christian Women. And I love, love, love being part of Delinda's team. Every single week when we talk about different things that have come up, different topics that I hear in different groups that I go to, things like that, I hear a lot, I don't have time to network. Please understand, I promise what that means. When you're busy with your own company, especially if you create your own products to sell, I understand there are only so many hours in a day. I get that. For me, I must keep my pipeline filled with brand new connections, as well as stay connected with the people I have already met. And why is that? Maybe you've heard the hashtag before, top of mind. When someone thinks Kangen water, I want to be top of mind. I want you to say, call Kathy Weaver. She can help you figure that out. I love to be top of mind. So I wrote down a few little thoughts that I've had about the networking piece. Where did you meet the person that you are connected with and to most now? Okay. I instantly think of Karen Higgins. She's one of the very first people that I met networking full-time. I started networking full-time in 2007, started my Kangen water business in 2008, and the rest is literally history. Yes, tomorrow is my 15th year anniversary with this company. I am so excited to be in my 15th year with Enagic. But Karen Higgins and I met at a networking group that is no longer. So I think in terms of what if I had said, I don't have time to network, I would not have met Karen. And that would be a travesty for me. She is a lot of fun. She's a very sweet, incredible lady. She's very well connected. She's one of the ambassadors for the ACA Club, American Club Association. And she now gets to start different groups, run different locations. And ACA is literally on fire. I'm part of theworldwidechamber.com. And guess what? The founder of theworldwidechamber.com, Michael Del Toro, is part of ACA. So every time you think of connections and networking and things like that, I get to be with Michael every single Monday morning with a posting party for the worldwidechamber.com. And as soon as he said ACA, I said, oh my gosh, Karen Higgins is one of my amazing connections to American Club Association. You see how the networking piece works? Where did I meet Delinda Lane? She hosted a meetup, and Fun Fearless Female was the host of the meetup. And I had never met the 19 girls that were in that meeting. We were meeting in person, of course, back then. And that was about 5 or 6 years ago. Where did I meet Doc of Doc and Queenie fame? Laura Christine, at a networking group that is no longer. So please consider when somebody says, can you attend a networking group? Are you able to go with me to a something? Can you get on a Zoom real quick for 55 minutes? And if your answer to that is no, I don't have time. Again, I promise time is such a commodity these days. I get that. For me, I would not miss the opportunity to make that next dynamic connection. Think about my list I just said. Karen Higgins, Delinda Lane, Laura Christine. How on earth would my life be different if I didn't know those ladies? That's not a good fit for me. These are very well connected, incredible people. And if I had said to those invitations, if you'd like to go to a networking event, and if I had said I don't have time, I might not know Karen now. I might not know Delinda now. I might not know Doc now. And I just can't imagine something like that. So please consider when you are invited to an event, virtual or in person, whichever is your thing, try to say, I can't join you this week, but if the offer is still open next week, I'd love to attend. I encourage you to do that. Again, the time factor, are you making excuses? Or are you scared as far as afraid to go networking with new people you don't know yet? The person who invited you will most likely be there. So that's a connection. Do you want to meet new people? Do you want to keep your pipeline filled? And I'm talking connections, not necessarily clients. There's a great big difference there. It's not a matter of water, water, water for me. It's a matter of who knows who that would be that next dynamic connection for me. I love helping people get to the top level in the Enagic Kangen water business. That rocks my world. I've got a lady right now that is 20 sales away from 6A. That's the top level in our company. That is a huge, huge part of her success journey. She's 20 machine sales away from the top level in our company. I would never have met her if I had said no to attending one of these networking organizations. I can't imagine what that would look like for our daily lives, for our weekly lives, for everything that we do if I had said no to some of these events. So please, again, I encourage you, I get the time factor. If you have a fear of meeting in person, if you're not comfortable with the Zoom thing as far as virtual, there's all types of ways you can get over something like that. As far as the in-person piece, Networking on Steroids was born. How to feel more comfortable, start a conversation, which side do you wear your name badge on? Hand out that business card face up so that they look at it as soon as you hand it to them. It's once again keeps the conversation going. How do you network PQ post-quarantine virtually, navigating these Brady Bunch squares? Networking on Steroids PQ was born. Whatever it looks like for you, whether it's in person or definitely virtually, please consider trying one more networking event a month and see what happens. I just wanted to offer that as a Words of Wisdom Wednesday, because as I said, with Karen, Delinda, and Doc, I can't imagine what networking would look like in Kansas City and beyond if it wasn't for those three dynamos. So please consider Words of Wisdom Wednesday. Be sure and totally share the video if you'd like. If somebody's uncomfortable with networking, we've got all kinds of ways to help them. And I love being part of the Fun, Fearless Female global community of Christian women with the one and only Delinda Lane. I'm Kathy Weaver, my friends, and I can't wait until next week. Bye for now.